I'm back. Hey guys, this is Oodle Eldu, and I'm here with a new series that I am simply calling Replaying Games. This is a pretty simple and laid back series where I'm replaying various games that I have enjoyed. They don't have to be particularly old games or ones that I played super long ago, just ones that I enjoy and felt like revisiting, and I figured I might as well make a video about it. So I hope you guys enjoy. I think fae creatures are just some of the funniest and most entertaining creatures that you could make a horror game out of. So I think this game is honestly just right up my alley. Just with even how absurd they can be. Let's all be real. The fae creatures are absurd in how you deal with them. They'll give you the most horrible life inconveniences for zero reason. And I think this game has embodied that well. I have played this game before, and I have then played it a second time afterwards to 100% everything, but that was maybe last November? So I'm trying to think of how many of these I actually remember. This one's cockroaches, because he mentions the coffee grounds. And cockroaches, their poop smell looks like coffee ground. I enjoy this game, but I don't have any big plans for this series. A lot of these will be story-based games where you play through them once and then you just kind of know their deal. So this is just going to kind of be a nice, A, an excuse for me to make videos, B, an excuse to enjoy some of my favorite games, and C, just kind of a laid-back series. You're going to get a lot of me rambling. This girl has mice. And it'll probably be a large variety of games. So, it's nice. It's like sitting down to rewatch a movie. I think people do that all the time. And wow, they really do just call fast. For some reason, I just don't. And I probably should, because I love this stuff. For those of you who don't know, I probably should have explained this game. You work at a hotline, at a phone hotline, obviously, that basically deals with fae creatures, and how they infest people's home. Right now, we don't have anything abnormal. And I don't want to intentionally get these wrong, but this guy, you get some pretty amusing calls if you get them wrong. The voice acting in this game is amazing. But this guy, he has a bit of a weird, you messed up call. But it's an enjoyable game for me. You sit down, you play through it. And since it's kind of a puzzle game, I just haven't sat down to replay through it ever, which I guess is maybe on me. There's no reason for me to not re-experience it, even if I know the solutions. I like this game so much. It's one of the few things I've actually ever gotten merch for. I've got their plush sitting right next to me.
Twig Segment.
Yeah!
Twig!
I missed him.
45 to 90 minutes.
Running wild.
Head on over and catch it, big fella.
You don't know me, but I used to have your job. You are in danger. Quit today before it's too late. You don't know and it's not too late to quit freely. Trust me.
Do you know if there's such a thing as house thieves that clean? Like, maybe to disguise the robbery? At night, I keep hearing all this noise coming from my living room, but When I go look at it, I find the place spotless, but haven't yet found anything missing. I've talked with the cops, but they keep telling me to call this number. So here I am. Is there something you can do?
No,
hold.
but there is something you can do, because that's a silly little guy living in your walls, and he just wants some cream or milk. I love this guy. I love this guy. I've currently got one sitting on a shelf next to me, and they're fun, okay? I love Hobbs.
Buzz Goober here. Been having a heck of a time over here. I got these snappers itching and whooping and crying all over the place. Just all over the place I got these whippersnappers yelping and whining, and I can't get a wink of sleep. Just trying to lay down over here.
Just trying to lay down over here.
Called about 5,500 times and y'all haven't done a thing about it.
Thanks, Buzz Goober. Oh.
I don't know what's going on inside my house. I hear something crawling in the walls. I think I found teeth marks on my bedposts. I can't sleep at night knowing there's something in my house. Help me, please.
Please hold.
You know, this is the first one that really and truly I think is difficult. Because you hear this and you go, what on earth could this be? Because it doesn't seem like it fits anything. It's either termites or ants. Small holes in the drywall. I don't remember which one it is. And it's, like, bizarre enough to sound like it's some fantasy creature. I hear something crawling in the walls, and I think I see teeth marks on my bedposts. Ooh, wait, I actually really don't remember if it's termites or carpenter ants. Holes in drywall or squeaky floorboards. I think it's carpenter ants? I think? Ah, I got that one wrong! No, it wasn't. I put carpenter ants and not termites, and now I'm going to be kicking myself forever and ever and ever. Why would I do this? This is terrible. They give you more access to more info, didn't they? I warned you, if you end up like me, join me in this hole. They haven't found me yet. It's for safe here. This is a nice house, though. I sure hope nothing is wrong with it. Let's clock in, gamers. You gotta you gotta lock in. Clock in, lock in, as I always say. Thrilling. This is Escargoon from that Kirby anime that existed a while back. This is what he does with his life now. He exists on people's stairs. So there's the boggart. I have beef with this guy, okay? You go online, you search boggart. I wanted to know the actual, like, original mythos behind this creature, because boggarts were like a real thing. They were a creature that was created, I believe it's Celtic mythology. But you search boggart, all you find is the frickin' Harry Potter creature that lives in your closet, and it makes me so mad. I did eventually find boggarts. For those of you who are uninitiated, they're essentially boogeymen. A lot of cultures have their version of a boogeyman, which is just standard you kids better behave, or the boogeyman will come and get you. That's what a boggart is, to my understanding. In this game, they come from hobs, which themselves are based on goblins, actually, because in their original folklore, they were actually considered kind of helpful spirits, but mischievous. The homeboy is in the shadows. I also like his audio, because you can hear him open the door, going down the stairs. The boggart sees him. He sees the boggart. And now he's running. And I just think it's a fun detail. False Rosebush. I love this thing. I have an unreasonable amount of love for this thing. And this is what took the kid in that one animation, in that news article, just by the by. They sound goofy. I don't know why they sound like this. They are literally never mentioned again outside of that one article, I don't think. I also like this one. I just think they sound pretty. Also kind of horrifying. Anyways, but he slips on the gunk, you know. We hate slipping on the gunk in this house.
It's still crawling in the walls! Those instructions you said didn't work at all! I'm going stir crazy here! I still haven't been able to sleep! I hope you all rot!
I love this. It's such an over-the-top reaction. Because all she had was termites. That's all she had. And the game does such a good job at mixing... Sometimes, especially later in the game, when you have just a ton of anomalous things to worry about, you're just left sitting there, and sometimes it's just a mundane answer, and you have to try and figure that out, but they make it sound so bizarre.
Hey, I've been hearing some really weird noises coming from the bathroom faucet recently. I'm not sure what it could mean. It just makes this nasty sound anytime I run it, along with this, nasty smell.
Okay, here's another one that really tricked me the first time. I'm gonna remember all the ones that seriously tricked me, probably. I thought for a long time, when I saw this, I was confused how I got it wrong. Because I thought it was... Where is it? I thought it was a pipe growth, because he's talking about a gross smell, it's weird noises coming from the pipes. All of this is normal. It doesn't... I don't think it actually mentions anything about their smell, which I guess is the hint. What he has is frozen pipes. And I just simply haven't had to deal with this. So I didn't know that they just smelled terrible.
My wife. I can't. Her face. It's gone. It's gone. My wife. I can't see her face. I can't see her face. She's dead and I can't see her face. They're all gone. It's all gone.
This is another... This is amazing voice acting. That one genuinely shakes me every time I hear it. I don't know if I'm just sensitive to people in distress or something. This one's always been pretty obvious to me. He's got a memory wisp. It eats memories and photos. If you see this note about an incorrect audio error, it's because it sounds like this. Yeah. No, but he's just got a memory wisp, which is really sad because there's just nothing you can do about it. There's nothing he could have done to prevent it. It just kinda happens. And it's depressing.
Hey, name's
Fred Pinball!
Calling to lodge a complaint against your place of business up there. I have never
Business
seen
up there.
such a big old mess left behind. by
Big
your
old
pest
mess
control
left
team.
behind.
Just tons of twigs, sticks, and pebbles. I ain't putting up with it no
I
more.
ain't putting up
I got
with it.
sawdust coming out my drawers here. I had to grab you by the goober and smack you around.
Don't
till
grab
I'm
me by the
sorry.
goober.
Oh, what's you gonna do? What's you gonna do to make this right?
Don't grab me by the goober, Fred Pinball. Fred Pinball, my goober. You never touch a man's goober. That's his most special part.
Hi? I, have no idea what's happening. My sheets are growing nasty sharp things on them, and my legs itch like crazy. Do I need to be showering more often or something? I usually shower like once a week for my skin health, so maybe that's it?
I only shower once a week. My guy, even if in a world where you don't have mushrooms that turn into I forgot it did this. Even in a world where you don't have mushrooms that turn into weird sharp teeth things on your bed, you shouldn't be showering once a week. And if you get it wrong, he just goes, "Ugh, guess I'm gonna have to shower more then. Thanks a lot." Like, dude, just shower. Shower, please, for the love of God. This one was a termite. I actually don't remember what that one I got wrong was. Was it mice, maybe? The bite marks? Is that what it was? Did she have bite marks? Nah, it's mice. She had mice in that one I got wrong. And science mysteries. I'm actually not a big fan of this video. I mean, it's alright, I just think it's one of the more boring. I just realized that background is just one big cube. It's a cube and each side has like the Milky Way galaxy plastered on it or something. How did they get a picture of the Milky Way galaxy? Wait a minute.
Mice. One of humanity's oldest friends
They-
and oldest
Did they
enemies.
send a...
From the black
Surely
planet
they
to the
didn't
shelves
manage
of our
to
pet
send a
stores.
camera that
Mice
far,
have lived
right?
alongside humans for centuries. And just
Am I
like
underestimating
humans,
what we
mice
can
may
do
even
with
be
space travel?
evolving alongside us as well.
Can we
This
get a
is
camera
mus-
far enough
musculus,
away to get a picture of the
otherwise
Milky
known
Way?
as the common house mouse.
From outside? Am I
At
stupid?
this, today's scientists
How did they
have
get
been
that
able to
picture?
interpret
That's actually gonna
the
bother me.
previously
Where did...
indecipherable
I'm Googling
squeaks
it. I am
of a
Googling
smart
it. I do
mouse.
not care about the smart
And have
mouse.
discovered what seems to be hidden messages
Get
within.
a
Let's take a
picture
listen.
of the Milky Way. My phone's listening to me. How do we have pictures of the Milky Way? I know that sounds stupid. Read it from 11 years ago. Any images of the Milky Way that show an outside view or the spiral shape are computer generated by an artist, based on the measured proportions of all
What
the
do you
stars in our
think?
galaxy. Okay.
Is this a wonder science mystery?
Okay, well that's still actually very impressive that they use like measurements and stuff. Sorry, I do not care about the smart mice. These are people. These are people turned into mice because they made the Fame ad. That is the entire backstory. Okay? It doesn't matter. I don't care about them. I guess that's your fun fact though. The Milky Way, we don't actually have any pictures of the Milky Way. I should have known that. I feel stupid for not thinking that. I just never questioned that we had a picture of the Milky Way. But we don't have pictures of the Milky Way. We're not that smart. But we are smart enough to, I guess, fairly accurately recreate an image based on the size of stars. Do we have a record? No. No, that's even stupid. We don't have a record of every star.
I think there might be something wrong with her faucet. Recently I've been having the worst kind of stomach bug, just aches and pains constantly. But her amongst still hasn't gone away, and I'm thinking there's got to be something wrong with the water, because we only eat fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables here, and we ain't ever had any problems up till now. I keep hearing things about rusted pipes and water poisoning and all kinds of terrible things that can happen to the water, so can you just send someone out to get this fixed for us?
This one is tricky.
Please hold.
Because he focuses so much on the pipes. He focuses so much on the pipes, and you go, oh, he's also got frozen pipes, and he got sick from them, or he's got the, that one pipe growth, and he got sick from it. And then you read into it a little bit more, and you go, wait a minute, he's only been eating things from his garden. And then you look at the false beet, and it's just some creature that looks like a beet. It hides in your garden, and then it gets eaten by you. And then it grows in your stomach, and it doesn't kill you, but it just leeches off of you for forever, and it's painful. And I feel so bad for this guy, because in his bad call, he's in the one where you get it wrong, he's so distressed. He goes, I saw the x-rays. What is this thing? Get it out of me. And it's another example of such good, they got so many good voice actors for this game.
Please
No.
help me. The police refused to do anything. They told me to call you. Please say you can help. My little boy, Jeremy, has gone missing. He's 8 years old and such a sweetheart. The last time I saw him was when I was tucking him into bed last night and checking his messy closet for bees to calm him down. Oh, it's silly, I know, but my poor Jeremy is always so concerned about bees and wasps and stuff. I miss him. I miss him so much. Oh, please say you can help me find him. He's all that I have.
This is one of the best examples of voice
Please
acting in
hold.
this game, and honestly in a lot of media, I think. This one is... I think this is the first one that really gets to people. Because what she has is a false artifact. And they worded this one so cruelly. Because it's just something, it appears in your house, it looks like it's a real thing, but then, you know, something small like a pet or a child walks up to it and they get stuck inside somehow. I guess they just phase through it, no clip, back rooms. And then they can't get out. And the whole bees comment is because they make a faint buzzing, which can only be heard by children or small animals, presumably to lure them in. And you can remove it, but you can't save the person inside. And it literally says you can use a memory wisp to speed up the grieving process. So I don't know how she finds out, but in her bad end call, it's just her wailing about her son. And false artifact. It's so distressing. And it's such good voice acting. That's what I like about this game. This is a horror game at its heart. And you're not really in any danger. You can get fired, in which you get turned into a mouse. But you're not in any physical danger beyond that. And honestly, it's kind of hard to get fired. You kind of have to really mess up. Gob rubber!
Rubber here. I need to place an order of 60 gallons of orange drink here. I got a big old party I'm setting up here at the studio, and we're gonna need that orange drink to... too many mouths to feed, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, Gob rubber.
Orange drink to feed my crew. On second thought, y'all still got that
Mm-hmm.
Maybe pepper squeeze.
We
Don't tell me
got
about
the
pepper
cheesy
squeeze.
greaser and the pepper squeeze, 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 squeeze. You know we do, Gub Rubber. You know we do. Sorry I'm not explaining these super well. Because I played through it. This is just me reminiscing, and you guys get to watch. Because I don't know. I feel like we need more of that. Of just people going back to games they enjoy. Because I don't for some reason. Don't come to the hole. The hole is brief. I repeat, the hole is brief. It's no safe here. I must find a new spot. He knows I'm here. Oh, the guy's here. Anyways, the guy is here. Don't even worry about it. The guy is here. Peter, the guy is here. Oh, yeah.
There were Satan worshippers in my shed. I think it might be my no-good teenager having joined up with one of those dungeon dragon cults they say these days, because he's been gone for days now, and the next thing you know, I find a dang tree growing in my shed. The tree is all covered in torn-up fabric and some kind of black liquid. Classic satanistic ritual crap, I assume. Tell me what I can do to get these godless teens off my property.
Please hold.
Sprig vines means that you've pissed off a Spriggan. Sprig tree is a corpse. She has a corpse. That is her son's corpse. He made a Spriggan mad, which we will get to eventually. Probably in the next day, I think, actually. And she found his corpse. And it's funny, because if you get the wrong end call, she goes, I see their eyes out there. They're glaring at me. I'm gonna go beat the crap out of them. And then she also dies. But not on camera. She would never die on camera. Except for the guy who does. Several guys who do, actually. That is not an uncommon occurrence in this game in the slightest.
Hey, I called last week about some noises in my house.
No.
Yes, hi. I recently purchased from your company one of your home security installation services, and not a week later, I'm still getting break-ins. As I mentioned prior, someone has been breaking into the greenhouse and taunting us with their singing. They could be some insane serial killer, for all we know. All they do is sing at night, but no one in my family feels safe anymore. None of your stupid security alarms even went off.
Please
That's great.
hold.
She's got a false flower. It sings. It looks like a flower, hence why it's in the greenhouse. The alarms aren't going off because it's not breaking in, it's just already there. And when it is agitated, it spits blinding acid at somebody's face, which happens in the bad end. Not to her. She hires a detective, and the detective, unfortunately, has that happen to him in the background of her call. Oh, jeez. His eye legitimately scared me.
I got 2 dumbbells that I bought from you that need a good spit shine. Know what I mean?
Thanks,
These
Flipper.
bells have got all kinds of grit, grime, grease. Can't even see my face in them when I'm deadlifting. Know what I mean? I'm looking at these
This is the one
bells
where he dies,
now
right?
Here. I'm seeing spit, crud, and juice, and
Hey, who
Yeah, no,
are
this
you?
is the one where he dies.
How did you get in? Hey, now easy there.
Or,
Get away.
not die, he mouses. Everybody say rip to the prank caller. He got caroled. Can't believe it. He is the moose. The moose, I tell you. He became the rodent. Everybody, let's have a moment of silence for for Flipper. Aw. Man, I'm gonna turn around, look out my door, and there's gonna be some creature, you know? There's gonna be a boggart. I've made them mad. They know where I live.
It stole me! It stole me! I'm not me anymore! It took me! It took me! I can't see myself anymore! I'm gone! Help me! Get me back, please!
This is another
Please
really good
hold.
example of really good voice acting. She has a mirror nymph. She looked into its funky mirror and it stole her face. And in the bad call she goes, I'm gonna find it! I'm gonna get my face back! Which is actually kind of the correct thing to do in this scenario. You just need to go and break its mirror with an iron tool. And she goes like, I'm gonna go get my face back! Yeah, I mean, she probably did the right thing. I love collecting garbage. All the junk.
Hey, so...
Hi, Pat.
I think I found some kind of door. I feel like maybe I should step through it. Yeah, I think I need to go inside. The wind feels so nice.
Don't do it, Patty. You got
Please
a portal.
hold.
You got a portal. It's gonna eat you, Patty. Patty cake, don't do it. Don't go into the portal. Don't go thinking with portal. It will eat you, Patty. Like a burger. Like a patty. Don't do it. It is le bad. Le very bad.
This might,
I love this
sound
guy.
strange, but I think there's some kind of, squid or something in my bathroom. I went into the bathroom in the middle of the night last night, and I could see something slithering under near the sink with its, little tentacles or, tendrils or, whatever.
Tendrils.
But when I turned on the lights, nothing was there. I checked under the towel, under, that little soap thing and everything, but I know it's somewhere. It's too freaking big to have gone down the drain. Still gotta be hiding in here.
The person is here. Peter, hag hide. Heh, I don't need hag hide. I play Dead by Daylight. I actually did used to play a lot of hag. I don't as much anymore. This one killed me for a long time because I had no clue what the anomaly was supposed to be. Brought to you by Home Safety Hotline. Thunder Peak. Thunder Peak is one of America's most dangerous yet rewarding hiking locations. In this guide, we'll show you how you can be best prepared for one of nature's most beautiful trails. So please. As with any hiking trail, you want to ensure you come prepared with supplies that help you meet the demanding physical trials ahead. Make sure to bring hiking boots. I feel like I'm in a FNAF game. I keep looking behind me. Water bottle. Iron sword. Like in Minecraft. You guys play Minecraft? Climbing glue. I don't know. Minecraft. If you don't have access to all these materials, be sure to consult one of the Thunder Peak Park guides before embarking.
The trail. Shoot. Thunder Peak Trail. Thunder Peak is a straightforward but steep trail, consisting mostly of switchbacks leading through a natural cave, and finally a short climb up to its pristine peak. Hooray! Pace yourself as you progress. This boat conserves energy and helps you appreciate the scenery around you. This bit won't get tired, I swear it. Be sure to stop and read the info signs littered along the trail. When you see the red line and yellow lines, it means you are in a high rockfall area. You will die if a rock hits you. Once you've entered the quiet zone, remain completely silent. It'll be bad, I swear, if you don't. I was there. I saw it happen. As you approach the cave, just remove your hiking boots. You need those dogs out. They need to see them or the Fae will kill you. Enter the cave. The cave. It's totally natural. Nothing weird here. Ignore the door. When inside the cave, move carefully and quietly. Do not stop. Don't stop, I swear. I'll shank you. If you do stop, follow the lights. Do not stray. Like that one game with that one cat. Don't do that. It'll be bad. If you hear this sound, stay still and unsheath your sword like in Minecraft. You gotta fight the warden now, boyo. This guy did not follow the rules. Once you exit the cave, put on your boots and gloves and for the final climb to the peak. Because you're peak. You made it. Now enjoy the view. And don't trip. That's my worst fear. I have such a bad fear of heights. I feel like I would trip and fall all the way down the mountain and then die. Scary. It's scary. Yeah, so I had no clue what that was supposed to be for a long time because it didn't feel like it lined up with anything in the game. But I believe that was just a cellar grotto that just got really big. I gotta clock in and lock in, and also glock in and spock in and mock in and chalk in and block in and flock in.
Park employee, lend thine ear once more.
Sorry, my ears aren't for
Carol
lending.
here again. I've updated thy permissions to grant thee access to all relevant household hazard information. Continue thy labors, employee. Soon thy time in the soil arriveth. Prepare thy body.
Oh, my body is ready. It is ready.
Okay, look. This thing, it's a wine sprite, right? And I knew it was a wine sprite the first time I played because I was like, oh, it's loaded, it's broken glasses. I am such a... I don't drink. I am of age, but I don't drink. It's just never been something I've been interested in. And I knew I'm not cool because I had no clue what a Pinot Noir or a Chardonnay was. And I ended up getting this right when I played. But I had no clue what those two were, and I just assumed they were a wine based on the context. Anyways, here's an old dude. Smells bad. It would make sense that it smells bad.
I think there's someone watching me. Outside, something is moving around in the trees, and I can never get a good look at them, but I know they're out there. I've seen their eyes. I don't know who they are, but the police were no help. They They just ask me stupid questions like if I mowed my lawn recently or if I ate fruit in public or something, and told me to call you. Hoping you'll be more helpful.
Okay, so you remember that sprig tree and sprig vines? Yeah, that's because of a spriggan. Now, do you see the spriggan in this image? You probably don't. I can bet money that you probably don't, unless if you've already seen it in the game before, which I don't believe any of you have. It's here. He's right here. You see this guy? That's a spriggan. They're tree people. They're super picky about what you do. If you mow the lawn, if you do anything mistreating trees or plants, they get antsy. Then they cover your house in vines so you can't escape. They run in and they touch you. That sounds bad, but it's literally what they do. And then you explode into a sprig tree. And there's nothing you can do to appease them after you make them mad. And you get to listen to that guy die horribly on camera as he explodes into a tree.
Hi. Do you know how I got here? I'm not where I should be. Please, I was told that you could help me. My family. They aren't my family. I don't know what's happened. Please tell me how to get back to my family.
This one is also
Please
distressing
hold.
to me. Because she's got a, where is it? Neighbor's doorway, which is just a blank door frame. If you walk through it, you get really bad imposter syndrome. No, wait, parallelism. Which basically is you think everybody around you is wrong, right? You think it's not you. So basically, she somehow encountered this thing, doesn't matter how, and now she thinks her family isn't her family. And it's distressing for her, and it's distressing for her family too. But it's worse because she calls you back if you get it wrong, and it's just her getting taken to a ward, and she's like, I need to find my family. And it's distressing to me. And she's got the meal. She should eat it. They're friends. Eat the meal. Eat the meal. Eat the meal. Eat the meal. It's a leprechaun. They eat metal, which I love. In my own personal brain fantasy worlds for leprechauns, they all eat gold and stuff. Leprechaun. Yeah, in my own fantasy world concepts that I never put anywhere, leprechauns are always like these almost more goblin than goblins, and they eat gold, and that's how they do it. They spit acid so that they can digest the gold. I like the concept of trolls in this game being inflatable. So he's got a troll. It's stealing clothes to stay warm in the winter. And it would be harmless because they just kind of leave at some point if you leave them alone and they wander off, and then you use UV lights to deter them in the future, which is really cool detail since trolls typically in the myths they turn to stone in sunlight, so obviously they don't want to be in the sunlight even if they don't turn to stone. But you just don't approach them because they're big and they'll puff up really big.
So, I've been hearing this weird sound coming from the walls. Not exactly sure what it is, but I've been having a hard time sleeping at night because of this sound. Can you hear that? It's been non-stop lately. I've replaced all of my smoke detector batteries and everything, but I cannot figure out where the sound is coming from.
Please hold.
She's got the whistling fungi, which is honestly just, I don't know. I like the concept. Fungus that appears and it's harmless, but it makes weird noises until they all start making noises in unison, in which then we don't know what happens, but you die because she calls you and she is in pain if you mess that up.
Hello?
It's the puka!
and I can't figure out where on earth it's coming from. I think it's upsetting my puppy Meatball, too. He's
Meatball is
really
dead.
been acting up lately. I can hardly blame him. It smells so terribly rotten.
Meatball is dead. That's an
Please, can you
imposter.
help?
Among Us. Your dog is Among Us in real
Please
life.
hold.
Your dog is Among Us.
Bob said it's my turn to play the Xbox.
Puka's just such a silly creature. I have a friend, and now whenever we see a weird, abnormal animal, we just go, Puka. It's a Puka. Because it is. It's a Puka. Puka loves... I don't remember what that show is called.
Puka loves Goku. Puka loves Goku.
Garu, maybe? I don't actually remember what that show was called. I saw that show a lot as a kid. I don't know why. Seems like a weird one for me to see. Flipper! He is still Mouse! I miss him. I want him back.
We're so happy to report that we are most pleased with your labors. You and are currently making all the necessary preparations for your impending dissension, assuming you pass
The trial.
the soil is fertile. Keep up the great work, and thanks for working through the weekend. Also, have this coupon for an almost $2,000 glamour stone. Wham glam, thank you, ma'am.
Gnome, I love this. I actually really love this. And then, of course, they got Harry, which I think is fine, but I like how they have the same eyes. But I actually don't think they went with these eyes, because in the Christmas one, the Yule Men have just normal eyes. Spriggan, see, it's here. It's here. He's here. No one has found the Spriggan in early development. Better image of the troll. I love this guy. If I come over here to weekly report, have I literally only gotten Michelle wrong? Oh, Michelle, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Michelle. My trial hath begun. And you see, if you click these, you can't read any of them because this big tree is in the way. I will showcase thy knowledge. And we go deeper, see? Because the soil is fertile. The soil is fertile. The soil is fertile. The soil is fertile. I am not living, yet I clatter. I am small. I am weak. I serve my purpose. Then I die. What am I? This guy's a big nose. Anyways, it's an animation. Forge ahead. The soil is fertile.
I am a beggar. I am the encroacher of the dry. I am a friend to the water of the sky. What am I? Grandma.
Please hold.
I am a grandma. I am a grandma. And welcome to Battle for Grandma.
That's a skull. Press on, employee. Gah! The corpse. It is here, and it is queer. Rejoice. The dirt. It tastes like dirt. Yummy meal, yummy meal, yummy meal. The dirt it calls to me, for I am the worm. I seek the demands of those who have too much, step within and they lose their way. I also have a big nose. Gah! Expand their mind. The roots, they are up. How did they do that? They don't grow there. Why don't they fall to the floor
I have no clue what to make of this guy's face. What is that? Is that another big nose, maybe?
Please hold.
How many of these guys have big noses? Why do so many of them have big noses? Are they supposed to? Is that how you join the cults? Do you have to have a big nose? Or be a grandma? Heh. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I love descending into the underground forest. You think this is just Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs down here? Do you think that's the entire plot? I think that's what it is. I think we're in Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaur land. Where that one mammoth gives birth. Because that's what I remember about the movie.
I am the seeker. I am the one who delivers. What am I?
This is a random headcanon. Because, of course, this is the game I have headcanons over. This is Dorka, which
Please
we never
hold.
talked about, but very specifically it refers to itself as the one who delivers. It's just like this embodiment of death. It's a shadowy form. I like to believe that this dude is literally Dorka. Given his shadowy face. I don't know. I know it's dumb. I like to think that Dorka is more than just this bad feeling or shadow that appears, you know? I like to imagine that that is Dorka and that he's just one of the higher-ups. That's a stupid headcanon. Anyways, hi, Carol. My eyes are green.
Hello.
Really big,
Supervisor
little bit.
Carol here. We've been watching you closely. For all this time, you have been providing excellent and accurate answers to our callers.
Except for that one
These
woman.
acts will not go unrewarded. And I'm pleased to report that you have qualified for a promotion.
Hooray.
Please stand by while I prepare thy promotion.
Thanks, Carol. Tell that one girl I'd accidentally led wrong that...
Promotion
Oh,
in progress. Please stand by.
I forgot she got scary. Except not really. I think this ending is so silly because you would think it's something bad or ominous. No, you just literally get promoted. It's just a really bizarre Fae promotion. Hi, Carol. I didn't know you lived in Dawn of the Dinosaurs Ice Age.
Be not afraid. Come
Wait a
close.
minute, that's what the angel tells me. Are you the angel too? The angle? Yo, that's a cool crown, girl. Mind if I eat it? It looks yummy. Ow. Delicioso. Muy bien. Yum.
Congratulations. All hail our new junior supervisor.
Hooray! I've been promoted! This is such a silly game. I love it. I love horror games that are also a little bit silly. I love this game in general.
Fight the power.